Okay, guys, this video is Dubai luxurious and entrepreneur service apartment tour. Let's work this video together. At the end of the video, there will going to be a quiz from 1 to 10. Work the video carefully so that you can know the right answer.
All right, come on through. Welcome to my 4-bedroom apartment, $2.5 million apartment tour. We'll roll with that, whatever. So, quick caveat, it is technically a 4-bedroom, but here in Dubai, they call it 3-bed plus maid's room, but there's a bed in it, so, and an ensuite. So that's a bedroom, right? We'll call it 4-bedroom. That's that. Second, I do not own this place. I'm 21 years old, I own 0 property, but I have an investment portfolio of $10 million, and right now property just doesn't fit into it. Very soon it will do, but I'll be 35 and still not own the place that I live in. At this stage of my life, it's more important to be mobile and always remember, as Big Papa Robert Kiyosaki very famously said, if you live in your house, it is no longer an asset, it is a liability. No inflow, merely outflow. So for the time being, I rent. Now, you might be wondering, how much do I spend on this place? Well, I got this place for 600,000 AED, which comes out to, I think, around $180,000. I know it's like 10,000 pounds a month, so like $14,000-ish a month. That said, that was in Dubai summer and prices are always climbing. So if you try to get this unit now, I think it'll probably cost you closer to $16,000 to $18,000. Yes, Dubai prices really do move that quick. And then obviously, and then as I said, I negotiated this place in the summer and now it's winter, no more people coming here. Either way, let me give you a little tour. So this is the living room. Now, in the building that I am at, I'm on the service apartment side. So for the service apartment side, you actually pay, I think something close to $20,000 a year extra. Obviously that kind of just gets tacked on to my rent. On the service apartment side, it is literally like living in a hotel. You have access to all the hotel amenities. So 24-hour gym, steam room, sauna, highest infinity pool on earth, a beach, obviously everything kind of comes included. So like when you go to the beach, they give you water, towel, like it basically I live in a hotel, except I have my own space and everything. Beautiful thing, this place came furnished, so I just added a few touches, took out some stuff, very minimal. You're right. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, as I said, place came fully furnished, and I was able to add a few little touches. So this is the living room. There used to be 6 chairs here. I removed some. There's one actually in one of the guest rooms, so I'll come back here and just be 4 chairs. Not much to say. TV came as standard. I never watched TV. In my 4-floor house, I think I didn't turn on the TV for the first 4 months. So yeah, I never used TVs. Actually, a lot of times, one of the first things I do when I get to a place, I just actually unplug all the TVs.
As I said before, just reminding you that in this video, at the end of the video, there will going to be a quiz from 1 to 10. Listen to the video very carefully so that you know the right answer.
Very smart. Very clever. This is the living room area. I have, let me put these away. Polaroids are always quite dangerous. Yeah, let's not look at those. Here I have a Bang & Olufsen Bio sound balance. Whatever. It's
Balance.
Balance. I think it's a Bio sound, whatever. It's a speaker. TV, I don't know what model, I don't know how big, whatever. I don't really watch TV, so it doesn't really matter. Nest. Why is it turned off? Gotta keep security, 24-hour security, records to cloud. You never know when you're gonna need it. Dubai is extremely safe, but yes, being young and successful, you never know. It's just, you never know. Here I have some of my film cameras. The other half are in London with Tristan, who is the creative director for a few of my companies. So yeah, he keeps the rest of them because he needs it for shoots in London, for product shots, etc., etc. Oh, by the way, some of you guys might be wondering, how the hell does he afford this place? What does he do? I'm not gonna get into the full details, but my main business is an advertising agency. It is about as cool and sexy as having an accounting firm. It's not very flashy. I don't feel like a rock star while I'm doing it, but it pays the bills, and it pays the bills pretty handsomely. So that's the main business. And then from there, I have an e-commerce brand that is moderately unsuccessful. That business is doing okay, but that one's a little bit more of a passion project, so that doesn't matter. I have an education platform and then a software company. So a lot going on between all the companies, full-time team, developers, like everything all together. I have a full-time team of around 23, quite insane. very hectic, lot going on. Anyways, I will show you. So this obviously all came with. There was a bunch of pillows here. I just removed them. I don't really need many pillows. I've never laid here, and I will say this is potentially one of the most uncomfortable couches on earth. This is hard. Like, first of all, I mean, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm lonely. But say I did have a girlfriend, right? And say I watch TV. How am I meant to spoon? Where?
Unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessfully. This couch may be the reason why my love life is so useless at the moment.
Okay, we're blaming it on the couch.
We're blaming it on the couch.
Okay.
Not my emotional, not my lack of emotions or feelings. Anyways, moving on. Put in some pillows, Hermes pillow, just little touches here and there. Hermes blanket, which did not get used for the first 2 months. And then my friend, I think, yeah, it was Filippo? Who was it? No, never mind. A girl was, never mind. Oh. Anyways, here I've got a collection of candles, some diptyque candles. I bought a bunch, way too many. Yeah, way too many. I spent 10 grand at diptyque, so that was an interesting excursion. And I found out I actually don't like most of their candles, so now I'm just gonna stick to the ceramic ones. So nice. This right here is my humidor, and if we open it up, let's see what I've got in here. First of all, let's see what the humidity levels are at. We are at 72%, and temperature. Why am I struggling to? Am I being an idiot? Where's the temp?
75.7.
It's because there we go. Whoa, that is way too hot. Funnily enough, I feel like I'm being like called out right now. I actually came out of my house this morning, and there was a notice on my door, and basically they were like, yeah, we turned off your aircon. I'm new to Dubai. I just moved here 2 months ago, and I thought that the main company, Diwa, like I thought when I pay for electricity and gas through that company, that covers aircon, but apparently that's a different company. And yeah, apparently I had an overdue bill that I just never got told about. So there's currently no aircon in my apartment. So yeah, just totally a fraud. So that's the reason why my humidor is 3 degrees too cold or too hot. Usually it's around 21 degrees. But yeah, let's see. I've got some Trinidads in here. Let's see what temp that's in. Yeah, 24.5, man. It's too hot. Some Romeo and Juliet Anejados. I've got some special Cohibas in there. Trinidad, what are they called? Medialunas. So yeah, there we go. That's my little humidor. So that's that. I will show you the outside bit. I'm not really a view guy, to be honest. Every person who comes in here says, wow, incredible view. I guess, I don't know. I don't really look that much. So that is a development called Blue Waters. That right there is the Burj Al Arab. That's the one.
Yep.
That's, that's Palm, and yeah, apparently it's a good view. Apparently it's one of the nicest views. I know there's a lot of places like downtown where you can look over like the Burj Khalifa and stuff like that. I don't really like it. One of the main reasons that I came here is obviously living in London for 17 years. There's not crazy amounts of nature, but you definitely do feel nature in London. I've also lived close to parks and this and that. Like, this isn't exactly nature, but at least it makes me feel a little bit more.
As I said before, still reminding you that in this video, at the end of the video, there will going to be a quiz. Listen to the video carefully so that you know the right answer.
You know, like I'm in, I don't know, just, it gives me something that like living in downtown couldn't. If you look down there, basically if you look down there, this is all the service apartment side, so all those pools I have access to. As I said, when I go on the beach, they give me water, towel. Yeah, basically it's just, I live in a hotel. That's basically what it's like. Yeah, a little outside area. I wish I could say that I spend time out here, but I don't. All right, let's do a little walkthrough of the rest of the place. Kitchen, pretty crappy kitchen if I'm being honest. Like, it's not nice. I never cook here for that reason. I mean, never cook normally. But like, if I do have a place that has a good kitchen, and especially if it has like a gas stove, I hate those electric stove thingies. then a lot of times I do fry up steaks, burgers, this, that, you know, that ketogenic lifestyle. Yeah, I saw this actually on, how was it, Architectural Digest, the Kendall Jenner one, and I was like,
I'm highly addicted to tea, so I have this little tea area.
that is a slice of me.
It's really exciting.
This right here, coffee machine. Most of the time I'm drinking decaf. Actually, the main reason I have that is my mom, I got her a place in the same building as me for 6 months, so yeah, wherever I go, I always make sure that my dearest mother is with me, single mom. So yeah, whatever, she's like my best friend, my dad, my mom, yada yada. I mean, don't need to go into detail there. But yeah, this is the kitchen, nothing special if I'm being entirely honest. This right here is what they refer to as the maid's room. Don't judge, before you judge me, everyone has this room, okay? So like, just don't even, okay? This is basically where I throw
My humble abode.
this is, no, oh, shut up, shut up. Basically, Tristan's like, what? Basically, Tristan slept here last night. Tristan slept here last night, okay? Because me, my best friend and I were with
Before
some
the
girls.
AC went off.
Before they, actually, yeah, fine. But anyways, Tristan, as I said, this is a 3-bedroom, but I turned one to my office. So my best friend is staying with me right now for has been for the last 6 weeks. So he's here for another 1 week. Tristan's obviously here. So me and my best friend actually crashed together in the master bedroom, and I gave you your own room.
I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
don't even give me that crap. But this is basically just where I throw my suitcases, my Rimowas, my other crap. Yeah, like Fiji, San Pellegrino. Yeah, this is basically where I'll just like a bunch of just spare stuff gets thrown, and it's nice to have like actually quite a large space. And the best part is obviously if anyone ever comes, especially because this is technically a 3-bed plus maid, whatever. Okay. Basically, if I ever have a bunch of friends staying over, actually like yesterday, then you know, whatever, 2 people, like a lot more people can crash. Also, the couch actually folds out as well. But I'm not really the type of person to host many people. I like my personal space. These right here are actually not my flowers, my mom. I told her I was filming a house tour, so she very graciously brought those down. Wilbert the Whale, if you guys know anything about my companies, that's why I have a whale tattoo. I'm my education company and platform.
Yeah, that made it better. Yeah.
Our whale is kind of our mascot. The little Hermes cigar tray, ashtray right here, which I kind of just used to put passport, wallet, sauna AirPods, regular AirPods, and key. And then this thing's super useful. Whenever I go to like sauna or gym or somewhere where I don't need all my cards, I just slide down there and I don't have to take my wallet, so that's convenient. Anyways, let me take you through to the rest. This is the hallway. This is a very particular specification for this place. Like, they have other 3-bed plus maids, but no chance in hell I was gonna take those. Like, I wanted the one that had the corner wraparound unit for the master, but this is one of the guest rooms, or one.
As I said before, at the end of this video, there will going to be a quiz. Please listen to the video very carefully so that you know the right answer.
The guest bathroom. So it's basically the thinking here is if someone actually lived in one of the bedrooms, they can close this off and lock this, right? So no one can get in. So that way it's like their ensuite, but then if no one lived here, you know, like this usually stays open. So yeah, this is bathroom. Obviously Tristan has been using this as his bathroom, but usually this is like fully empty. So yeah, this is the guest, one of the guest ensuites. Now this is one of the guest rooms, and I'll take you in through here. Let me just show this real quick. So this is one of the guest rooms, which I actually took the bed out and turned this into my office. So you can see right here, I actually just did a bunch of cable management recently. Normally, it does look a little different. Normally we don't have this up, we don't have the slider up, everything like that. Right now, I have been working on finishing one of our latest products at my education platform. So yeah, if you guys want to see like a sort of full desk breakdown, why I put what I did where, what I use, let me know. But yeah, IEG Media, as I said, that is my agency that I started 5 years ago when I was 16. Yeah, not much else to say here. TV, more candles. Alexa, good. Funny enough, they don't allow it here, so I actually got Tristan to bring it over because of this. I missed being able to control the lights and just turn off all the lights before I went to bed. So that is that. Let's see, this is the other guest room that currently my best friend is staying in. We did clean up slightly, some of his stuff is in here. That's also why I let him use a spare boom arm, and he's been working here, taking some sales calls. As I said, this is why this is normally in the living room. Another TV here, never gets used really. Bed, nothing special. Ensuite, and then this actually has a view to Marina, which isn't that nice, as you can see. You can see down there, Marina, they really need to clean the windows. It's a little gross, to be honest, it's been a while. But yeah, view is okay there, but obviously, I mean, it's a little obstructed now with like the light dome and everything else. Normally it's, you know, this is in here, but the view over there is very, very nice, especially at night. It's very, very beautiful indeed. So that is that. Let me take you to the master. Now, this is definitely the nicest room, but also the room I spend, well, I wouldn't say the least waking time in. Well, actually, maybe that, but yeah, I'm never in here, really. Master bedroom, sort of like wraparound views. I'll show you around. Obviously, bed, you know, self-explanatory. It's nice. I mean, I'll be honest, I never use it. Maybe, you know, I moved to Dubai in September. I still haven't been here in like December or January. So, you know, maybe when things cool down, I'll spend a lot more time out here. But nice little outside balcony. So as I said, who knows, maybe in the winter, I can have a nice cigar out here, or, you know, maybe even meditate actually outside in the mornings. Obviously I meditate inside normally. So that is that. This is my little meditation chair. Another Hermes pillow, because I'm basic. A TV, which usually isn't plugged in, but Tristan actually just did the cable management back there. Another Bang & Olufsen Biosound. These speakers are sick, but don't have Alexa, so we're gonna get that little attachment that adds Alexa to them. Chanel, that's not mine. Bought my mom a handbag a couple days ago. So yeah, she has left that in the apartment, but you may have seen that in one of my shopping spree videos. I will show you what's back here. As I said, Tristan has very graciously done a good amount of cable management. This is a Juve. It's funny, I ended up rebuying all the stuff I gave away when I left London. When I left London, I probably gave away 30,000, 40,000 pounds worth, like dollars actually, 30,000 to 40,000 dollars worth of stuff. And I ended up buying a lot of it back, especially a lot of clothes. Stuff like Juve, I gave away a 2-panel Juve before. Let me actually open this up. Yeah, nice views. If they cleaned the windows, that was. So that's that. Oh,
I didn't turn that back on yet.
What?
Your, do you want to explain the big black box?
Oh, no, I swear it's on, no? Boom. Oh, wow, that's... Okay.
There we go. It's coming back.
Come back to life. Okay, so this big black box is the same thing that I had in the office. Now you might wonder what a 21-year-old millionaire spends his money on. You know, you would think that I would have a fat whip downstairs. And the answer is no, I don't own any Lambos. I never have.
Guys, still reminding you that, as I said before, watch the video carefully so that you can know the right answer. At the end of the video, there will going to be a quiz from 1 to 10.
Instead, I spend my money on a $1,000 air purifier, actually 2 $1,000 air purifiers. Yeah, runs in the background. It's industrial grade. I think this apartment is 1900, sorry, no, it's 2,100 square feet. This covers an area of 1,500, so it's way overkill, but whatever. Just runs in the background, make sure it's, you know, clean air in this room. Yeah, whatever. I like my biohacking stuff. Juve, and then let me show you. This is like a little get ready space. So I've just got some jewelry and watches tucked away in the safe. I still have too many phones. I have 3 phones at the moment, so I need to give one of these away. I've always got a burner. Well, actually, I actually have 4 phones because I have my crypto authenticator. Whatever. Point is, need to get that sort of Apple Watch, Oura Ring. One of our old clients at the agency, actually a long-time client. They've gone on to do exceptionally well. I think they actually just released their 3.0 ring, so I'll be ordering that. Wardrobe space is not as good as I would have wanted, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah, I know I sound like a bit of a princess, but I do like fashion. It would have been nice to have a little bit more space. There's some more space in here. If I had a girlfriend, man. My last place in London, my ex-girlfriend was living with me for actually quite a long time. Well, actually, no. That's a lie. I was gonna say I had to share my wardrobe space. No, she basically just took my guest room as her wardrobe. So yeah, actually I didn't really need to share. But if I had a girlfriend living with me, I'd be screwed. This is the bathroom. Nothing that special. Tub, rainforest shower. It's okay, you know, to be honest. My one in London was a lot nicer. Scale. That looks like such a threat. So yeah, that is pretty much about it. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and show you is just some of the facilities. In terms of security, like for example in London, like I was very careful with not showing people where I lived, because the place before that, I would literally have people show up to my house. And like here in Dubai, even I've had, like I never ever tag a place when I go there. For those of you guys who are new, I got to low mode. For any of you guys who are new to the channel, you may be super confused, but for those of you guys who have been with me for a few years, you guys know that I have a very small following, but like insanely, like almost cult-like following. You guys have been with me for years, see my journey. So yeah, I appreciate, love all of you guys. But the reason I say all that is like, I meet people out all the time, you know, people come. I said, I've had friends that people know are my friends, geotag a place, and then I'm in the photos, and then I've had people show up. Which, to be honest, like I don't really mind. But security-wise, Dubai, I'm not super bothered. I think most people kind of know what building this is, but you don't know what floor I am, and either way you have to ask concierge and all that stuff. Security is a lot kind of better in Dubai. I'll show you kind of what the entrance looks like. The entrance is beautiful when you come in, so potentially I might show that. And then I'll show the steam sauna like gym room. And then I'll show you the 77th floor, which is like the highest infinity pool on earth. So, and then maybe I'll show you like around some of the beach and this and that. So let's do that.
Do you want to tell them about the lights?
Well, oh, yes. Very important. Very important. So right now I've got all of the sort of normal lights on. Most of these lights stay off and none of these get control on the panel. Usually these all get controlled with hue or voice. So imagine all those other lights are off. At night my entire place just goes fully red. Because the red is the lowest Kelvin on light spectrum and it helps with melatonin production. It's not because I'm trying to set the mood or anything. And then yeah, you know, through the day there's nice funky lights and I've got specific lighting. Like for me, when you've got the hue lighting and everything just ties together beautifully and looks not like I just love it. I adore it. So yeah, this is throughout the day my house is multiple different colors and usually not all of these lights are on. So yeah. So Tristan will also throw in some B-roll at night and stuff like that, so you can kind of see it at night when the lights are on, and you can kind of get a vibe for it at night as well. So, ladies and gents, this is what it's like when you enter my building. So you got like residence on that side, you got a hotel, you got service apartments, and especially at night, like it's like this building is just so beautiful. Ramp, and it's just, yeah, like 100% in JBR Marina. Like to me, it's not even a question. Like there is no building. To me, at least in Dubai, I think the only building that's comparable is one that I was looking to actually buy a place. Royal Atlantis. We were actually there yesterday looking for some properties. But yeah, but then again, I don't know. But then again, that's still far from completion, so we don't know what that looks like between the entrance and everything. But yeah, but long story short, I love coming back to my house. Like I said, when you come up the ramp, it's very like angelic and looks. Yeah, it's always just like a nice vibe. There's always tons of supercars.
Guys, still reminding you that listen to the video carefully so that at the end of the video there will going to be a quiz from 1 to 10 regarding to the video.
Versus Range Rovers, all that stuff outside. So entrance, and then I will show you. What do you think? Go to the
Gym?
beach, gym. Huh?
Gym?
Let's go. Yeah, gym, steam sauna.
Sounds good.
So yeah, gym up here is acceptable, obviously, because it is open 24/7, so you can get a workout in whenever you want. Like if you really are in a pinch. But for the most part, I train at a gym like 10 minutes away. Yeah, view here is insane. So this is like one of the rooms, like cardio's over there, freeway here, and there's steam room sauna. I'm sure there's food room right here. This is like a little personal training studio. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's well. So,
Wow.
cool place to come. Cardio in private, like, you know, you can bring weights in here and stuff like that. They have stuff in here as well. Never mind, because we have nothing. But yeah, very cool. You can do cardio and free and seeing you while you're in it. So that's that. I never train here, but every morning I come use the steam sauna before work starts. So I want to make sure there's no one in here, but yeah, this is like changing room, lockers, you know, all keypad, steam rooms there, saunas in here. So yeah, just do steam sauna in the morning, like 20-25 minute session. After that, shower, meditate, and get started with my day. So it's quite nice. Everything is in the building. Alright, so this is some of the outdoor portion for hotel and service apartments. We just went up after the gym to the 77th floor. It's all the way up there. It's the highest infinity pool on earth, and I asked, because there you need to like book, have a reservation. They're very strict because literally people come to this building and people literally just travel here just to go up to the roof. Like it's almost like a bit of like a tourist attraction. And I was like, yeah, no, I get it. I don't have a reservation for dinner or anything. Like, but you know, I just want to show my friend. You know, I live here. I just show my friend the view for like 20 seconds, and they're very strict about it. So I've had dinner a few times up there, actually at the restaurant. Obviously, insane view, pretty shit food. So I would say that. And there are some cool little like conversation pits and stuff like that. But yeah, there's like a little outdoor portion. So basically, that's like pool, restaurant, and then there is like the private beach for a dress hotel service apartment. There's a little lobby up there, like this. Actually, that's another restaurant. Very beautiful view. That's actually a Portuguese. No, that's actually a Lebanese Brazilian mix, which would be pretty ideal for a girlfriend, I think. That's another restaurant that's open for breakfast and lunch. I've been there a couple times, nothing special. And yeah, in the main lobby, there's also a place that does like pretty much whatever, like 18 hours a day or 16 hours a day, like coffee, this, that. And another thing is obviously living here, there's 24-hour room service. So anytime you want, you can get room service, you can get wine, alcohol, etc., etc. So yeah, sometimes I like even forget that like I live in a hotel. Like that's pretty much no other way to put it. Yeah, it's cool. I don't use half the stuff. Pretty much the only thing I use is steam room sauna. Don't use the gym. Don't ever really go up to 77th floor.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh god, I didn't even want to go see the view. Anyways, okay.
I'm sure it's pretty nice.
Tristan's gonna overlay some like
we'll
clips.
steal something.
Yeah. And yeah, you know, every once in a while I'll go to the beach, get a bit of sun. But yeah, it's cool to live in a hotel, but I think you always think you're gonna use all these amenities and whatnot, and then you don't really end up doing so. Yeah, that is the tour. Let's go back up to the apartment. Do a fridge tour, there's nothing in there. So, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoyed this apartment tour.
Guys, that is the end of the video. Let's go to this quiz now. That is the next step. Quiz will be from 1 up to 10 regarding to this video. Here is the quiz. 1 to 10, discuss option from A to D. If you think that A is the correct answer or B, C, or D, please give your answer in comment below. Quiz 1. What is the Ahmad Gasset stated reason for renting his expensive Dubai apartment instead of owning it? A. He is waiting for the Dubai properties market to crash before buying. B. His investment portfolio is currently too small to accommodate a property purchase. C. He believes a house you live in is a liability, not an asset, and prefer mobility at his age. D. He cannot illegally own properties in Dubai as a foreign national under 25. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? C is the right answer. He believes a house you live in is a liability, not an asset, and prefer mobility at his age. This aligns with his direction quote from Robert Kiyosaki and his explanation that being mobile is more important to him at this stage in life. Quiz 2. What is the primary business venture that Imaga's credit for affording his lifestyle? A. A software company with a large development team. B. A moderately unsuccessful e-commerce brand. C. An education platform for entrepreneurs. D. An advertising agency he started when he was 16. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? D is the right answer. An advertising agent he started when he was 16. He clearly stated that his main business is an advertising agent which pays the bill pretty handsomely. Let's go to squeeze 3. Squeeze 3. What reason utility issue in his apartment caused the temperature in his cigar humidor to rise? A. A building-wide power outage that lasted for several hours. B. His air conditioning was turned off due to an unpaid bill to separate company. C. He forgot to pay his primary electricity and gas bill DEWA. D. The main thermostat in the apartment malfunctions and needed to be replaced. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? B is the right answer. His air conditioning was turned off due to an unpaid bill to a separate company. He explained that he was unaware the air conditioning was billed separately from his main utility company, leading to the service being cut. That is the right answer. Let's go to quiz 4. Quiz 4. Although Amos called it a 4-bedroom apartment, what is the official classification of the unit in Dubai? A. A 4 bedrooms junior penthouse. B. A 3 bedroom plus maid room. C. A 2 bedroom plus 2 office. D. A 3 bedroom plus den. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? B is the right answer. A 3 bedroom plus maid rooms. He clarified that the beginnings of the tour that this is the technical term for the layout in Dubai. Let's go to quiz 5. Quiz 5. What is the Ahmad Gassit opinions on the televisions that came furnished with the apartment? A. He enjoyed them and used them to watch financial news. B. He rarely used them and mentions that he often unplugs them. C. He thinks they are too small and plan to upgrade them. D. He primarily used them for playing video games with friends. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? Comment below. Give your answer in comment below. A, B, C, or D? B is the right answer. He rarely used them and mentioned that he often unplugged them. He explicitly stated he didn't turn on the TV for the first 4 months and that unplugging them is one of the first things he does. Let's go to quiz 6. Quiz 6. What unique amenity does Emma buildings boast on its 77th floor? A. An exclusive observation deck with views of this entire city. B. A helicopter pad for residents and guest arrivals. C. A private residence only Michelin-starred restaurant. D. The highest infinity pool on the earth. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? B is the right answer. The highest infinity pool on the earth. That is the right answer. He significantly identified his feature and noticed that it is a major tourist attraction. That is the right answer. Let's go to quiz 7. Quiz 7. For what purpose did Ahmad Gassit convert one of the apartment guest bedroom as a dedicated wardrobes and fashions room? B. As a storage room for his e-commerce brand's products. C. As his personal office. D. As a personal gym and workout space. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? C is the right answer. As his personal office, he saw the camera, the rooms where he took the bed out and set up his desk and computer for work. That is the right answer. Let's go to quiz 8. Quiz 8. What is the significant sound reasons Ahmad gave for setting his apartment smart light to red at night? A. It reduces eye strain when working late on his computer. B. It is means to set a sufficient mood which he joke about. C. It is the most energy sufficient color for LDE light. D. It helps with melatonin productions and sleep. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? D is the right answer. It helps with melatonin productions and sleep. He explains that red is the most convenience on the light spectrums and help with melatonin, which is written to sleep cycles. Let's go to quiz 9. Quiz 9. In addition to himself and his visiting best friend, who else did Emma arrange to have an apartment in the same building? A. His ex-girlfriend. B. His entire 23-person team. C. His mother. D. His creative director, Tresta. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? C is the right answer. He pointed out the coffee machine is almost for her and stated he got her a place in the same building for 6 months. C is the right answer. Let's go to the quiz 10. Quiz 10. What expensive biohacking device beside an air purified does Emma keep in his master bedroom? A. A cryogenic typing machine. B. An infrared sonar. C. A given red light therapy panel. D. A hyperbaric oxygen chamber. Which option do you think is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? C is the right answer. A given red light therapy panel. He pointed out the large black Gibbons device and mentioned he had to rebuy it after Gibbons went away in London. That is the right answer. Well guys, if you think that this video is useful, consider to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share and comment below.